Hello, children. Good morning. This is Miss Anne speaking. How are you today? Hope you slept well. Hope you're keeping safe and you're ready for today's revision. We'll start with history. As you can see on the screen, these are the topics we had this term from week 1 to week 9. King Jaja of Opobo, Samuel Ajayi Crowther, slave trade in Nigeria, Mother Teresa, how Christianity came to Nigeria, Malala Yousafzai, and the early man. Who is King Jaja of Opobo? Who is King Jaja of Opobo? King Jaja of Opobo was a man born in the year 1821. He was born in the year 1821. He was taken as a slave at the age of 12 in Bonny. What a very young age. He later became a businessman at a very young age still and became very rich. Yes, he became very rich at a young age. When he became rich, he was able to get liberated from his masters. Liberated, he was able to get free from his masters. He was able to get free from serving his masters, those who took him as a slave. He was later imprisoned. He came out and was able to create Opobo City. He created Opobo City. He established that Opobo City in an area that is now Rivers State. He later became a king, which made him a hero. He later became a king, which made him a hero. Just look at his storyline. A young boy taken as a slave from the age of 12. He became a businessman at a very young age and then became rich. Also, because he became rich, he was able to be liberated from his masters, from those who took him as a slave. He stopped serving them. He was even imprisoned, and yet he came out and established the city, Opobo City, in an area that is now Rivers State, and later became a king. He died in the year 1887. He died in the year 1887. Now let's go over to Samuel Ajayi Crowther. Samuel Ajayi Crowther. He was a former slave. He was a former slave of Yoruba origin. He was born in 1801. He was born in 1801. Those who took him as a slave are the Portuguese. The Portuguese traders took him as a slave. And at the age of 12, they took him to Sierra Leone. Now you'll be wondering, what is this age all about? King Jaja of Opobo was taken as a slave at the age of 12. Now Samuel Ajayi Crowther was also taken as a slave at the age of 12. They took him to Sierra Leone. At that time, Sierra Leone was gradually having Christianity as a religion. They were gradually having Christianity as a religion. Though he later got freed from being a slave, he came back to Nigeria with some of the slaves that were freed. He and those slaves helped to make Christianity a popular religion in Nigeria. Yes, Samuel Ajayi Crowther and the slaves that he came back with to Nigeria helped to make Christianity a popular religion in Nigeria. Now I'm going to skip slave trade in Nigeria because we all treated it at home with our parents. We all treated it at home with our parents. How Christianity came to Nigeria. How Christianity came to Nigeria. That's my next topic. Christianity came to Nigeria in the 16th century when the missionaries came to Nigeria. The missionaries helped to bring Christianity to Nigeria. When they came with guns too. And people saw them, they were more interested in the guns they came with. They didn't want to leave their own religion, but they were more interested in their guns. These missionaries tried to convince the people of Benin Kingdom and Ishikiri Kingdom to embrace Christianity, but they did not succeed with Benin Kingdom, but succeeded with Ishikiri Kingdom. You see, Benin Kingdom was more interested in gun, but not interested in their religion, but they succeeded with Ishikiri Kingdom. How did they succeed in Ishikiri Kingdom? They first managed to convert the son of Olu of Warri in Ishikiri Kingdom. The son of Olu of Warri in Ishikiri Kingdom. They first converted him to be a Christian. They baptized him and gave him a Christian name, Sebastian. They baptized him and gave him a Christian name, Sebastian. He later became an Olu. That is, he later became a king and also a devout Christian. The missionaries could not live long to see the outcome of their work because most of them were killed by malaria. The real success of Christianity began with the freed Christian slaves in the 18th century. It began with the freed slaves in the 18th century. Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa. Who is Mother Teresa? Sorry, excuse me. Who is Mother Teresa? Mother Teresa was born on August 26, 1910. She was a missionary and a Catholic nun. He was a missionary and a Catholic nun. Who is a nun? A nun is a woman who has chosen not to marry, but to dedicate her life to God and God's service. Mother Teresa dedicated her life to God and God's service. She died in September 5, 1970. Excuse me, sorry. He died in September 5th, 1997. Now let's talk about Malala Yousafzai. Malala Yousafzai. Malala Yousafzai, forget about the Z in the name. The Z in the name is actually silent. So it's Malala Yousafzai. She is a female activist. She is a female activist. Now you wonder what is the meaning of activist. Activist is someone who speaks publicly against what is not good in the society. Activist is someone who speaks publicly against what is not good in the society. So, Malala Yousafzai is a female activist for female education and the youngest Nobel Prize laureate. He is the youngest Nobel Prize laureate. She was born on 12th July 1997 to a teacher father. Yes, Malala Yousafzai had a father who was a teacher. On October 9, 2012, that time she was already 15 years, she was shot by the Taliban. Now you wonder what is called Taliban. Taliban are those religious extremists. They are those religious extremists. People who can go to any length to make sure that people obey their orders. People obey whatever they say. They can even punish anyone that disobeys them. Now, these people put a law in their state that females should not go to school, that girl children should not go to school. Malala was determined to go to school, and her father was also determined to give her the best in life, including allowing her to go to school. But this whole thing, everything changed when the Taliban took control of their town. They stopped girls from going to school, among other things. You can't even have television in your house. You can't even play music in your house. Anyone who disobeyed will be punished. So one day, Malala was coming back from school. The bus she was on was stopped by the Taliban and she was shot. She was shot because already she was speaking against the fact that they were not allowing girls to go to school. But she was taken to the hospital. She later recovered and continued to do the work of an activist. Now we're going to stop here for now. Please make sure you do the work that follows. The questions I am going to send to your parents. Please write the answers in your notebooks. Write the answers in your notebooks. Talk to you very soon again. Thank you. Bye for now.